Hey, Mauro.
Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Looks like we're talking lead paint, huh?
Yes,
All right, so this is something you must come across a lot given what you do.
almost every day. Every time when I approach to do a project in a house that was built before 1978, as a professional painter, I have to test for lead paint.
So back in the day, most paint had lead. They slowly phased it out. And 78 is that sort of year when kind of before, let's assume it is.
Yes.
After we know it was illegal. We know that lead, when ingested, inhaled or whatever, is really bad for us, terrible for young children because it affects the brain development.
Exactly. So as for young kids, you should be really careful with that because brain damage and all the other stuff that might come with that.
So what's your preferred way to test?
Well, okay, we have this fast result test. There's a liquid and a powder tube inside.
I'm just going to pull this out so I
Yeah,
can take
pull
a look
that
at
out.
that.
Yeah,
So liquid,
liquid,
powder,
powder.
and they're actually not touching because there's
Not
almost like
touching.
glass and glass in there.
Exactly. You're gonna have to crush part A and part B. But first, put the gloves on.
You, me, rubber gloves. It's going to be a party.
All right. Let's clean the blades first.
So,
Little alcohol wipe that cleans out the blades. Might be contaminated by something.
there.
Okay. I'm gonna cut with the angle.
You want me to get through the surface?
You have to go through all the way down to the first coat of paint.
Oh, let me see if I can come back and get
Yeah.
the bare wood. You okay with that?
That's good.
Okay.
Good.
So tell me about this test. I've bought them before. I can do this?
You can do that. Any homeowner that will perform some work on a house, if the house was built before 1978, this is a good test to do it.
Got it.
Now you're gonna press part A, part B. All right. Crush it.
There it goes.
Part B.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure. Now you're gonna shake it.
And I want to put this on my cut?
You wanna put that in your cut right in there. Just rub it against it. Comes out orange.
Mine kind of stayed orange.
That means no lead.
How'd you do?
I can see red and I can see pink.
You're positive.
I'm positive. You're negative.
Okay. So this means you're now going down a different route in terms of the protocol that you have to think about
Absolutely.
for mitigation, encapsulation, and all that type of
Yes.
stuff. I've seen these. We've bought them before. So good for a homeowner,
Good for a homeowner.
but also good enough for you?
It's good enough for me, but nowadays we have something even better than that.
Oh, lay it on me. What do you got?
We got this machines that calls XRF, which is accurate to detect lead paint.
And when I see XR, is it safe to assume it's got an X-ray feature?
Exactly.
Huh. All right. And so how does this thing?
Works. You just go against the surface, goes right through the paint layers. We don't have to do the cut.
Ooh, that was fast.
Red,
Positive.
positive.
Holy mackerel. And mine, can you do mine? To see if
Do
mine-
yours now.
Negative.
Green. Negative.
fast.
You don't have lead paint. I do.
So, like you said, I don't have to cut my windowsill to expose it for this old test. That thing is not going to damage anything.
That thing doesn't damage anything because you don't have to cut the wood and it can read if you have lead paint through the layers of paint down to the wood.
May I?
You could, yes.
So if I go to yours, the numbers below, all this stuff here, does this
Numbers
matter
below,
to you at all, or you
that's-
just care about the positive?
That means the amount of lead that you have in your house.
Oh, so it's measuring the concentration?
Measuring the concentration that you have.
Do you care about that?
You should,
Because?
because all the rules and regulations, but that applies to different states and towns.
So are you suggesting that you could get a positive, a number, I guess higher than 0 might be the base,
It could be higher than 0. Yeah.
but it could be low enough
It could lower enough so
that you don't have to...
to follow up with all the protocols.
So this could save you a lot of headaches.
It's a lot of money too.
This is kind of binary, positive, negative, but this is super specific.
This is precise.
I have not seen this before. I haven't seen you use it. Is this a pro's tool?
It's more for like a home inspector, and sometimes general contractor has one of those.
So someone who's in the business of
And the
inspecting for lead a
business and
lot.
inspect for lead or any other detection that they want to find out in the house. This is handy.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Mauro.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.